Good morning, and welcome to worship with the Unitarian Universalist Church of Ventura. We are a community of many beliefs, identities, origins, sexualities, and genders. We gather in love, and all are welcome here. I'm Worship Associate Celia Ortenberg. I'm joined today by Worship Associate Jim Merrill. Our minister, the Reverend Dana Worsnop, is out of the pulpit today, but this morning we have our very fabulous music director, Carolyn Bjerke, leading us in a special morning of hymns celebrating our new UU values. I have a few announcements. Many thanks for everyone seated in this section for wearing masks. It's wonderful to have a place where people who are more comfortable wearing masks can be. So that's great. Also, on Saturday, July 27th, our church is co-hosting an event that will promote electrification of homes and businesses as a way of reducing the harmful greenhouse gases, save money, and promote health. You are all invited to attend. Anyone who's interested in helping promote or volunteer at the event can contact Todd Collard or Kathleen Wheeler, who are sitting in the back over there waving at everybody. Also, the Environmental Action Team will meet today at 11:30, either by Zoom or in the boardroom right there behind the screens, which will be moved. All are welcome to join us there as well. Also, there'll be a chance for women to meet and greet and get together on July 31st at a women's potluck. Details are coming soon, and as always, you can find out more about these and so many other things that are going on in our church at the UUCV this week. Now, enter sacred space. Bring what is yours: a burdened heart, a wearied spirit, a seeking mind, a joyous song, lots of love. Bring the gift of yourself to the altar. It is an honorable gift. Let us enter sacred space.
Good morning again. I am Worship Associate Jim Merrill, wishing you a beautiful Sunday here in the sanctuary or wherever you may be finding us. We are inviting those who are Zooming or watching or streaming into this service to light a chalice or a candle at home as Celia lights the chalice of our free faith here in the sanctuary. Our chalice lighting this morning is Love Can Transform the World by Maureen Killoran. Love is the aspiration, the spirit that moves and inspires this faith we share. Rightly understood, love can nurture our spirits and transform the world. May the flame of this chalice honor and embody the power and the blessing of the love we need, and the love we give, the love we are challenged always to remember to share.
Our call to worship this morning is Love is at the Center and Foundation by Sherry Woodbury for two voices.
Again, we reground ourselves here in our highest values.
Love is the center and the foundation of this faith.
Love is the power that holds us together as a community.
As we enter into worship, then, let us open our hearts to the healing power of liberating love.
Because love is not only something we receive, but something we practice in community,
Let us fall away all that might distract us from the wholehearted practice of love.
let us be accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through the spiritual discipline of love.
As we continue to listen and learn, to act and to grow,
May each unfold in wholeness.
both deeply loving and truly loved. Come, let us worship together.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Carolyn Bierke, the music director, as Celia said, and I want to welcome you all here in the sanctuary and online. You can see there's a lot of love happening today, so that's going to be soaking through the whole service. And we are joined by the Summer Pop-Up Choir today, and I'm very grateful that they're here to be supporting us through the hymn sing. And if any of you are interested in popping in and singing a little bit this summer, just come up and talk to one of them and they'll tell you how to get involved. Our opening hymn today is Love Will Guide Us, number 130.
My name is Lily Rappaport, the Director of Family Ministry here, and I'm going to call all those young or young at heart to come join us in front here for the time for the child in each of us. So you've all heard a lot of the new values that we're going to be promoting for our Unitarian Universalist faith. It was just passed in General Assembly. So today, the story that I'm going to tell is about how do we keep the values strong in our faith and in our religion. And one of the ways that we're going to do that is by connecting it to the symbol of a tree. So today's story is called Trees of Justice, and it's written by Emily Jones and Rex Jones. It is said that trees of justice grow everywhere love is present. So how is this special kind of tree different from an ordinary tree? Well, there's always a heart at its center. And this emerges from within the trees and represents the very essence of the tree. Love. Love of all the values the tree represents. The tree is known for its many values. One of those is easy to see: generosity. The tree is generous with everything that it has. It shares its shade with anyone who needs a cool place to rest. It shares its acorns with the squirrels. It shares its branches with the birds and the children who like to climb it. And it shares its swings. Now, the tree has 2 swings. These are not any ordinary swings. Being a tree of equity, the swings can rise and lower so that anyone can enjoy them. Being a tree of justice, the tree is strong and balanced. It even has knots and twists from the places where it has been stressed, but kept growing. There are many places to explore around the base of the tree from its many branches, and each root and branch offers a different point of view. And this is called pluralism, the ability to hold many views at once. But the tree doesn't exist alone. It depends on the earth beneath it to hold its roots. It depends upon the sun and the rain, and in turn, it is needed by animals and insects who live in and around it. And this is called interdependence. Every season, the tree of justice looks different. Sometimes it's green and growing, and sometimes it's colorful and regenerating, and sometimes it is waiting, saving energy to make its next big move. No matter what the tree looks like, it is always changing to prepare us for the next stage of becoming. And this is called transformation. Transformation, justice, generosity, equity, love, interdependence, and pluralism are our Unitarian Universalist values. And let's celebrate those values today in song and movement and dance. And today, the children will also do that in their rooms. So if I could ask those of you in the center aisle to form a bridge of love, and we will sing the children and young at heart out to the classrooms.
Each Sunday, this congregation gives away our collection to an organization in the larger community or to funds that help people in our own church. Those at home have 2 ways to give, through the link posted in the chat or by texting from your phone at 844-901-1779. Folks who are present in the sanctuary can text to give, or you can still write a check or give cash, then drop it into the box in the back of the sanctuary after the service. Our offering today goes to Planned Parenthood to ensure patients receive the high-quality care they need, regardless of their ability to pay. Sade tells this story of the help she received when she first graduated from college. She says, "There was no Obamacare, which meant I automatically lost my health insurance. I was a very healthy 22-year-old at the time, but a couple of months after I said goodbye to dorm life, I got a terrible bladder infection. At first it was just annoying, but it soon turned serious. I wasn't sure what to do or even how expensive a doctor without insurance would be. By chance, I stumbled upon my local Planned Parenthood, and they were able to provide me with antibiotics. Not treating a bladder infection can be very harmful to your health, especially if you're as sick as I was back then. I know that they provide many kinds of health care for women, but I am grateful more than anything that they provide health services to women who could otherwise not afford them. They literally save lives. Thank you for giving generously, as you always do. We are so grateful for the generosity of this congregation, which helps us to weave a tapestry of love.
This is the time in our service when we hold the great joys and sorrows that grace our lives. We place stones in water for both the celebrations and the sorrows in our hearts, making ripples that are felt throughout our community. Now I invite all of you to speak into the gathered community or to write into the Zoom chat the names of those you wish to celebrate or memorialize, or those in need in the loving embrace of this beloved community. Jim will now place one final stone in the water for all the joys and the sorrows yet unspoken in the silent sanctuary of our hearts. May we be truly grateful for all that is our life.
Beloved community, I am so grateful and honored to be with you today for this morning, for the song and celebration that we are about to embark on. However, as we gather, we must also address the violence that occurred yesterday. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate weakness of violence is that it is a descending spiral, begetting the very thing it seeks to destroy. Instead of diminishing evil, it multiplies it. Through violence, you may murder a liar, but you cannot murder the lie, nor establish the truth. Through violence, you murder the hater, but you do not murder hate. In fact, violence merely increases hate. Returning violence for violence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Please join me in prayer. Spirit of life, may we take this moment to lift up those who experienced violence and the loss of life yesterday. May we hold them in our hearts. May we remain vigilant in our commitment to protecting our democracy, the integrity of its principles, and the rights of all its peoples. May we keep love at the center. Amen, and blessed be. 3 weeks ago at General Assembly, the vote to approve Article 2 was overwhelmingly passed. And if you're not familiar with the changes, which were beautifully illustrated in the children's story, the new Article 2 bylaws replace our principles with a set of values that maintain the essence of the principles without being hierarchical, placing love at the center. And to me, this is an important and truly beautiful expression of what it means to meet this moment as a faith community. This faith community, which we call a living tradition, recognizes that religion is an ongoing practice of articulating and living into our highest aspirations. It means striving to be in community, living in right relationship with the earth, stewarding the wisdom of our ancestors while addressing the harms, and working to create a world where freedom and flourishing are realities for all of our descendants. We did not, as some said, vote in new values or vote out old ones. Rather, as a democratic body of engaged and faithful people, we adopted a new articulation of our most cherished and longest held commitments for ourselves, our communities, and the interconnected web of all existence. The words we chose are our best attempt at naming our highest aspirations for ourselves as people, even if imperfectly and incompletely, for the moment we are in. They call us forward into the unceasing practice of love. Singing together is a celebration of our commitment to placing love at the center of all we do. With our re-articulation of our values, we have new opportunities for expressing them, and those will come. But these values of love, generosity, pluralism, justice, equity, transformation, and interdependence have always been a part of our faith and are expressed throughout our hymns. Today, we are singing our values through our rich history. Love at the center of all we do is active and transformative. Black feminist author Bell Hooks said, "The moment we choose to love, we begin to move ourselves towards freedom to act in ways that liberate ourselves and others." So when we choose love, we begin that journey towards liberation. Not that we have chosen freedom outright, but our choice to love initiates this journey. And she also said, the ability to acknowledge blind spots can emerge only as we expand our concern about politics of domination and our capacity to care about the oppression and exploitation of others. A love ethic makes this expansion possible. End quote. It is in the awareness and acknowledgement of these blind spots and knowing that we are always moving towards a world where everyone has the freedom to be themselves, that there is this capacity for growth and change. Isn't that the key? Knowing with sadness and humility that we aren't there yet. Recognizing that our experiences have shaped us and understanding that there is so much more that we don't know or understand. I invite you to join your voice in this hymn sing today with our pop-up choir. Let the music bring you into the circle and the words affirm your work in the world and your place in this community. So we are going to sing a selection of hymns with some readings mixed in. Our opening hymn is Spirit of Life, and Sandy is going to accompany us on the guitar. So please rise in body or in spirit, and we will sing Spirit of Life first in English and then in Spanish.
Here is a reading from The Happiest Man on Earth by Holocaust survivor Eddie Jaku. A field is empty, but if you put in the effort to grow something, then you will have a garden, and that's life. Give something, something will come back. Give nothing, nothing will come back. To grow a flower is a miracle. It means you can grow more. Remember that a flower is not just a flower. It is the start of a whole garden.
Please remain seated as we sing We Give Thanks.
To Live in the Plural by Victoria Safford. We are bound by covenant, each to each and each to all, by what theologian Rebecca Parker calls freely chosen, life-sustaining interdependence. The central question for us is not, what do we believe, but more, what do we believe in? To what larger love, to what people, principles, values, and dreams shall we commit? To whom, to what are we accountable? In a tradition so deeply steeped in individualism, it becomes a spiritual practice for each of us to ask, not once and for all, but again and again, even over 90 years of life, how do I decide which beautiful, clumsy, and imperfect institutions will carry and hold, in the words of one congregation's bond of union, my name, hand, and heart. The life of the Spirit is solitary, but our answers to these questions call us to speak, call us to live in the plural.
Please remain seated as we sing, "There's a River Flowing in My Soul." There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my soul, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing in my heart, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing in my mind. There's a river flowing in my mind, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my mind. There's a river flowing in my mind.
We Can Change the World by Dorothy Day. What we would like to do is change the world, make it a little simpler for people to feed, clothe, and shelter themselves. By fighting for better conditions, by crying out unceasingly for the rights of the workers, the poor, the destitute, we can, to a certain extent, change the world. We can work for the oasis, the little cell of joy and peace in a harried world. We can throw our pebble in the pond and be confident that its ever-widening circle will reach around the world.
Body or spirit, and join in singing, "We Shall Overcome." We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall
This reading is by Meg Riley. It's abridged. Each of us, imperfect and vulnerable body spirits that we are, is connected to a vast web of love which holds us and will not let us go. We are connected through our ancient common ancestor to create lineages that shape us. We are connected to those yet to be born, those who still shine as stars in the sky. We spin this interdependent web from our very lives as spiders spin fierce silk from their spinnerets. It will not let us go, no matter what we do or don't do. May you always know that you are held in this sacred web of love.
Our next hymn is For the Earth Forever Turning, and Sandy's going to play. The earth forever turning, for the skies for every scene, for our lives, for all we cherish, sing we our joyful song of peace. For the mountains, hills, and pastures, in their silent majesty, for the stars, for all the heavens, sing we our joyful song of peace. For the sun, the rain, and thunder, for the seasons' harmony, for our lives, for all creation, sing we our joyful praise to thee. For the world we raise our voices, for the home that gives us birth. In our joy we sing, returning home to our blue-green hills of earth.
Poet and orator Frances Ellen Watkins Harper, who lived from 1825 to 1911, a Unitarian and an abolitionist, was one of the first African American women to be published in the United States. Her legacy disrupts notions that Unitarian Universalism is an intrinsically white theological tradition, and instead calls for questions about why our institutions have been so long predominantly white. Common and Justice and Simple Mercy by Frances Ellen Watkins Harper, from an address delivered on April 14, 1875, at the centennial anniversary of the Pennsylvania Society for Promoting the Abolition of Slavery. What we need today in the onward march of humanity is a public sentiment in favor of common justice and simple mercy. But two things are wanting in American civilization: a keener and deeper, broader and tenderer sense of justice, a sense of humanity which shall crystallize into the life of the nation the sentiment that justice, simple justice, is the right, not simply of the strong and powerful, but of the weakest and feeblest of all God's children.
Please rise in body or spirit as we sing Building a New Way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way. Feeling stronger every day. We are building a new way. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. In free and jealousy. We are working to be free. We have free our every need. We can free our every need. We can free our every need. Start with love, that is the seed. We can free our every need. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Without peace, the world will die. Peace and freedom is our cry. As we sing our final hymn, let us carry forth the spirit of love that has filled this space today. I felt it. We have celebrated through song, we have lifted our voices together, and we have affirmed our shared commitment to our values that guide us. The passage of Article 2 reminds us that our faith is dynamic, rooted in love, and ever evolving. Love is an active and transformative force, calling us to continually grow, change, and expand our capacity to care for one another and for the world. As Bell Hooks so beautifully articulated, love moves us towards liberation, opening our eyes to our blind spots in our lives and communities, and empowering us to act in ways that promote justice and freedom for all. May the words and melodies we share today continue to resonate with us. May love inspire us to act with compassion, courage, and commitment in our daily lives, knowing that we are part of a beloved community striving for a world where freedom and flourishing are realities for all. Please rise in body or spirit and join in our closing hymn, Draw the Circle Wide. It will not be familiar, but the words are repetitive and you'll catch on right away. Draw
Please join me in reading the words on the screen as we prepare to extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. Those we carry in our lives until we are together again.
All of you here in the sanctuary today are invited to join us for coffee, conversation, tea, bagels in Burke Hall right through the double doors. Also, all visitors and guests are enthusiastically invited to stop by the popular connecting table, again right through the double doors for a chat. Nearby is our welcome table where a welcome team member will answer questions about our church and denomination. Remember the Environmental Action Committee in the boardroom at 11:30, and I remind you all that you are always welcome to leave a gift in the offering box at the back of the sanctuary.
I leave you with words adapted from William Blake. We are put on earth for a little space, that we may learn to bear the beams of love. And that is no easy thing. It requires of us great patience and great faith, and a great forgetting. It is love and love alone that can find itself in all and embrace the multitudes. Go forth in love and share all of your love. May it be so. Blessed be. And let's sing this little light of mine. 2, 3, 4. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! Thank you, everyone. Way to roll with whatever happens, right?